I had my first child when I was 15 years old. I began doing drugs at 15. At 18, I began snorting cocaine and pills and numerous other drugs. I even partaked in selling drugs as well. And around 24, when I got pregnant with my second kid, God started to change me, started to soften my heart and, you know, tell me that He had something more for me. And He started to call me to church. And I began to come here and work to occupy time, to keep me out of the streets. It kept me grounded, and it made me feel like I was giving back for once, doing something good for once. And that was a blessing in itself. You have to be humble. I learned that. There are people that are in need, just like myself, and there are people that are hurting and that are lost, just like I was. And you have to be humble, and you have to be able to share your story with these people, share your pain and your struggles with these people, and not look down on them. You have to realize that there's hope and there's love for everybody. You just have to be willing and able to give it. Well, I managed the warehouse and put things in order, you know, made sure everything weighed the proper weight, and what went out was recorded, what came in was recorded. I also supervised the workers on the floor, making sure that, you know, each bag had exactly what it was supposed to, and all of them were equal, and, you know, making sure that each task was filled properly. They actually helped me update my resume as well. My resume was a mess when I first started, and I had some people sit down here at the outreach and help me go through it and weed out, you know, what didn't need to be there. And I have an awesome resume now. It was a little blank at first and lacking. They actually helped me put some things on there, you know, such as volunteer work, and, you know, they actually gave me an opportunity to add to that, and so that was great. Since the outreach, I asked God for a job that I could pay my tithes and pay my bills and take care of my children, and something that I would actually enjoy doing. And He gave me just that. He gave me a job where I was off every Sunday and where I could attend every Wednesday, and I even attend Fridays at some other ministries. I work at Baxter Healthcare. That's in Marion, North Carolina. We make IV bags, and we are the world's largest IV bag distribution place, and the pay is good. I've moved up almost in 9 months of me working there. I moved up almost $4 an hour, and after 4 months I was hired on and given a pay raise. 2 months later I was given another pay raise, and 2 months later I was given another pay raise. So I just want to say that the Outreach Center is for a great cause. It's awesome, and I'm glad God brought me here. I'm very blessed and just happy about the people that He's brought into my life from the outreach, and the wonderful things that He's working through the outreach to do for people.